Hey guys, how's it going? And welcome back to the channel and welcome back to some more F1 2020 My Team Season 7. Let's take a quick look at the standings before we head into the Italian Grand Prix. We have 4 Grand Prix remaining. We need a good result in the final 4 in order to stand a chance at winning the driver standings. We are currently with 46 points in P4. Sainz and Stroll are fighting it out at the top with equal points right now on 83 each. Verstappen is just ahead of us on 50, so I think if we have good Grand Prix today, we may close the gap to the top 3 or even top 2 right now. So yeah, that is what we're aiming for today. I don't think there's anything else we need to touch on. I think our vehicle is doing okay. I mean, it's 22% wear, 15% wear. Could be better, but I think this should be good for the remainder of the season. We will mess around with that after qualifying and the practice session actually, so I'm gonna go and do the practice programs. See you guys afterwards for qualifying. We have been quite competitive in practice sessions. I think we topped the table. You will see a moment of it here. So we are looking very good around this track. I think it is mainly down to the car setup that I have here. It's 1.6 wings, transmission 50, 56, negative 2.6 degrees, negative 2 degrees, and then 0.05, 0.2. It's pretty standard minus the fact that the camber is a little different. Usually we go full camber and nothing on the toes, but it seems like we only have semi-full front camber and then no rear camber. 1.9, 1.10, 1.3 with the suspension, anti-roll bar, and height, and then brakes are 150 as standard, and then the tires have a little pressure in the front and no pressure in the rear. So this car setup has some potential in getting us maybe a pole position in this qualifying session, so we shall see. It's a sudden change in our form here. We were horrible in the previous sessions, but now we are suddenly, towards the later half of the season, we are suddenly showing up to spoil people's day. So here we go into qualifying. Alright, first lap seems promising. We are already seconds ahead of Tatiana. We are in pole position. Excuse me? How are we pole position here? What happened to the AI? Excuse me? Alright, you know what? Screw it. That's it. I guess we don't do any more runs in this session. I'm sorry, we are 1/10 faster, or almost 2/10 faster than Max Verstappen, who's in P2. And we said pole for qualifying 1. We just did that one run and then we quit. Matsushita, De Vries, Aitken, Latifi, Russell, and Magnussen all failed to qualify into Q2. Let's just head on in and keep going here. Alright, here we go. First lap. Let's see. Ooh, P3. Lucrative, and we were on the old softs from Q1, so let's see if we can improve on that time. Went a little wide there, but that is a-okay. 2/10 faster and we're pole. Don't know what is going on. We're returning to garage. I think we should be set for the Grand Prix this weekend. There we go. I just don't know what's going on, but we sit at pole position of Q2. Gasly behind us by 800th, so we are quite tight between Gasly and myself. Tatiana Calderon is out alongside Norris, Ricciardo, Giovinazzi, Leclerc, and Schumacher. So let's see what happens in Q3. We are on a stunning run here. Alright, we made a lot of time up in the Parabolica. 3, almost 4/10 faster. Is that? Oh, we're only P3. Bummer. Bummer, bummer, bummer. We should go again. We should go again on fresh softs. Alright, another stunning lap. 6/10 faster. This surely has got to be pole. Yes, it is. It's pole position. 1:15.1. Is that even... That's insane. That's an insane time. I don't know what's in me today. So here we go. It is a 1:15.1 for pole position for us. Carlos Sainz is right behind us to fill out the front row, and Verstappen and Gasly in the second row. So this has been the best qualifying session we've ever had, and I don't know what to say. Let's just head on into the race and show a P1 performance.
We're back in Italy once again for another round of the Formula One World Championship. And what a great race is in store for us today here at the oldest circuit on the calendar. Monza hosted its first race all the way back in 1922. We're 12 miles northeast of Milan for today's Grand Prix at a Monza circuit where we can expect top speeds of around 215 miles per hour. 11 corners on this 3.6 mile track, with 7 of those coming in the form of chicanes, and with a good slipstream and DRS open, there should be plenty of opportunity for some passing here today. And as always, a man with plenty of racing experience joins me in the commentary box. Today it's Anthony Davidson. Tell me, Ange, you're no stranger to surviving the melee of turn 1. So how do you keep out of trouble when there's so much going on around you?
There are 3 main things to worry about there, Crofty. Positioning, awareness and discipline. First, you have to put your car in a bit of space and make sure you have room to react to what the others are doing. Then you have to watch your mirrors and listen to the sounds around you to get a sense of where everyone is. And finally, just don't get too greedy. Just because a gap exists doesn't always mean you should go for it.
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. The captain lines up on pole position, and talented Spaniard Carlos Sainz completes the front row. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Gasly, Daniel Kvyat and Ocon, Albon, Bottas, Hamilton and Lance Stroll, Schumacher, Calderon, Charles Leclerc and Giovinazzi, Norris, Magnussen, Nicholas Latifi and Jack Aitken, De Vries, Ricciardo, they've taken a grid penalty, Russell and Nobuharu Matsushita. Now, it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track.
You see what happens when a George Russell does not get in your way during qualifying. Anyway, here we go for the race. We are getting ready to see if we can pull out a jaw-dropping P1 performance in this Grand Prix. It seems like the soft-medium strategy does not work today, so we're going to revert the strategy and go for a soft-hard 1 pit stop strategy. We can complete the Grand Prix like this because there's no rain forecasted. We're gonna drop our fuel load immensely because I think we can keep everyone at bay despite having 1 lap less of fuel, and our car's gonna be lighter. So without further ado, let's get going here. P1, what a stunning starting position. I haven't had this feeling in a long time. 5 red lights in Monza and away we go. Lean, quick up to Rich and overtake engaged. Oh my goodness, look at everyone come at us. Sainz trying the inside line. Oh, we got hit. Sainz hit us, I think. But he overtakes us for the lead of the Grand Prix. That's okay. Sainz is wicked quick, by the way. We'll dive bomb him here on this turn. Give him a nudge back after he nudged us out of the way to get P1. It's so loud behind me. Oh god. Alright, we are still ahead of Sainz. Now we need to do a nice turn here. Yeah, it's alright. We'll extend the track a little there. We had no grip for a moment. Parabolica, nice acceleration out of there, but Sainz also had a nice acceleration. He has slipstream on me. Gotta break the slipstream a little. Sainz is next to us, all of a sudden brakes. Alright, that's okay. Verstappen went on the inside of Sainz to get P2 from him. Seems like there's a feisty fight between the AIs behind us. Oh boy, here comes Verstappen and Sainz right behind us. Don't extend. Yeah, okay, good. We're okay. Didn't extend that parabolic because Sainz came through. Verstappen with the fastest lap though. Oh, it's gone down to Charles Leclerc. And then Tatiana got fastest lap. Oh, we got hit from behind. I think Sainz hit us. Alright, we're still good, we're still good. We're operational. That's all that matters right now. Alright, so pit window coming up in 2 laps. Gasly is really pressing it against us. Please. Thank you. Oh god, we gotta really push it here. Mistake. Gotta go rich. Okay. We do have the straight line speed against Gasly, so that's good to know. Now, is he gonna get the undercut or the overcut on us? I don't know. Whoa, VSC is deployed. Why? Lando Norris is out of the session. Oh boy. Oh yeah. Okay. Alright, VSC deployed. Lando Norris is out of the session. Seems like there's a Williams out in Sector 3. Alright, we're going in. There we go. We are going in for new tires. Seems like everyone is coming in next lap. So we are among the early hitters. I mean, the soft compound tires were absolutely trash by the time we were coming in now. So, woo, 2-second pit stop. These guys want us to win today. Let's go, let's go. Alright. Gonna go on standard and try and put some heat into them and also save some fuel. Alright, more people in the pits, including our teammate. Come on, come on, come on, come on, Rich, and we gotta really push here. Try and get ahead of everyone. Okay, I see a lot of familiar faces or familiar names in the pits. Whoa, I just noticed Sainz lose it at that chicane. Sainz is gone. I was just turning around and bang, he was in the wall. Alright, so more people in the pit lane. Seems like we retained the lead. We regained the lead, yes we do. Verstappen is behind us now. We gotta go on standard for a bit. So, medium compound tires. Interesting strat. Gasly's constantly trying it, but we closed that door immediately, and he's lost a spot to Albon now. What a loser. Let's keep pushing though. We need to get away from everyone. They are hounding at me like kids at a candy shop. Oh boy. Okay, Alva's next. He's trying to get ahead of me, but our defense game is pretty strong. Oh, something happened behind us. Okay, VSC deployed. Gasly. Alcon's out. Hamilton's out. Excuse me. Charles Leclerc's out. We're 17 runners now. 5 people have not finished the race. Alright, here we go. Oh my god, Gasly had insane acceleration out there. Come on. We made up some lost fuel, which was good. Gasly is right to the left of us. We have to give him space. Gonna squeeze him though. Nah, there's no way you're gonna overtake me, bro. Oh, Ricardo's out too. Wow. So we're down to 16 runners. 6 drivers out. What happened to Ricardo, I don't know. Oh, there's Ricardo. Stuck on the side. I think that's like a mechanical failure. Alright, we gotta really punch it now because Gasly is right on my tail again. No, Gasly, you will not overtake me.
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilize some of this energy.
Shut it, Jeff. You're too loud. Engineer quiet.
Okay, copy that.
Ooh, Tatiana's on a 5-second time penalty. What in the world does she do? Also, Gasly's kind of scaring me. He's trying very hard to overtake, but it's also very aggressive moves. Ah, thankfully we got some breathing space between myself and Gasly now. Oh, he is driving dangerously, trying to overtake. Oh, that was an absolutely horrid series of turns there. Parabolica. Oh boy, here comes Gasly again. Oh, it's lap 22 already. Jeez. It's been a defensive game. Alright, he goes on the inside. Or rather, he's going on the outside. That's the outside line into turn 1. And Verstappen has made a move on Gasly. Oh, we should go on rich for a little longer. Our car is so fuel efficient that we can afford that right now. Ooh, Verstappen is trying it now. Verstappen can't get any points actually. We have to make sure that Verstappen really loses out on points today. Whoa, okay. Alright, Verstappen. Go along the outside route. That should surely be a penalty. Yeah, I'll take a collision. Verstappen should surely be on a time penalty there, mate. He overtook outside the track. Okay, forget about it. He's gone. Verstappen is gone. Oh, there's a yellow flag behind me. Why? Oh god. Where did Gasly disappear to? Virtual safety car deployed, but why do I not hear Jeff? Oh, Jeff is quiet. Right, I told Jeff to shut up. Engineer.
Tatiana is in the pits.
Okay.
Tatiana in the pits.
There we go. He's finally back online. Oh god. Delta, 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 delta. There we go. Saved it. Okay, Albon's right behind me because of that mistake. We're gonna try and pull away. Alright, we're back running now. Gotta really push it now. Oh wow. We have quite a distance between ourselves and the rest of the pack. Albon is the only one really threatening us right now. That was a shaky series of turns, but that's okay. Ooh, Albon really threatening us, but I think we should be okay. Penultimate lap about to start. I keep missing Parabolica. Keep missing that turn. But that's okay. We can defend against Albon. Maybe he'll make a mistake and then ping himself into a wall and then, you know, disqualify himself. The wheel spin out of turns is kind of disconcerting for me, but I think we should be okay. Look at the top 5. That top 5 you would never expect in a million years. I mean, it's been a bizarre race weekend overall because we've been struggling to keep up with the pace of the AI, and then all of a sudden the AI has dropped into my range and now we're in the lead of the Grand Prix. It's quite bizarre. Here we go, last lap with Albon right on my gearbox. Oh wow, he's going around the outside to overtake us for the Grand Prix lead. He's hit our wing, we have minor wing damage. He has DRS. Oh, thread the needle. Collision with Albon, that's fine. He caused the first collision. And he did an illegal overtake around the outside of the track, Ooh, okay, he tried an overtake there, but then got stuck out, had to brake immensely. But look at this, it looks closer to a Grand Prix victory today. I shouldn't talk before the finish line. Not until the fat lady sings too. Come on, come on. That was a poor series of turns. Albon is right on my tail now. Don't think... Oh, yes, actually. We gotta be careful here. We do have to be careful here. Okay, I think it is the Grand Prix victory. Yes! Come on.
Let's go! Let's go! Yes!
A hard-fought win today then, after a very difficult race. Ant, talk to me. What do you think it was that sealed the win for them?
I'd say it was down once again to good consistent driving, nailing the corners, working to the track conditions and perfecting the team's strategies. They got all of these things right today and the results speak for themselves.
Here comes your top 3 making their way down to the podium for what can only be described as a fantastic day for Formula 1.
This really turns the tables on the drivers' standing. P1 for us. What an exceptional drive from us to secure this. Albon really did push us in his AlphaTauri, but we defended well for the most part. Verstappen got a lucky 3rd place, who was about 10 seconds behind us, but it is what it is. So here are the results of the Italian Grand Prix at Monza. We set at P1. What an exceptional drive from us to secure that P1 position. Alex Albon right behind us and Verstappen in P3. Magnussen, De Vries, Russell, Matsushita, Stroll, Schumacher and Kvyat round out the rest of the grid, with Calderon just missing out on points today. Giovinazzi, Sainz, Aiken, Latifi, Gasly, Ricardo, Ocon, Hamilton, Leclerc, Bottas and Norris rounding out the rest. But of course, Ricardo, Ocon, Hamilton, Leclerc, Bottas and Norris all failed to finish. Even Gasly fails to finish the race. So we were 15 drivers running. How many DNFs was that? 7? Unbelievable. Let's take a look at the race director and just see what in the world happened. A bunch of warnings here and there. 5-second time penalty for severe collision with Norris, Gasly and Norris. So Norris had terminal damage from those crashes, I believe. We have Gasly with multiple warnings with a 3-second time penalty. Bottas could not finish with terminal damage. Had a collision with Leclerc. Hamilton, Ocon, and Leclerc also could not finish from terminal damage, so I guess that was another huge collision. Ignoring yellow flag, Tatiana, that's an elementary mistake. Gets a 5-second time penalty for that, and Ricardo has a mechanical failure. Gasly has terminal damage, so he crashed, I'm assuming, and then you see these people all involved in a crash as well. We got a collision warning with Albon. We had a couple warnings for collision because other people crashed into us and an unserved penalty. Well, that is quite an exceptional list of penalties and warnings. Now let's take a look at the driver's standings. We are up to P3 now, 71 points to our name. Lance Stroll ahead on 87, 16 points ahead from us, and Sainz is only 4 points ahead after he fails to score some points today. Constructor standings wise, we also jump into P3 for the team with a Racing Point in the lead, 43 points ahead of us on 126 points. McLaren in second with 97. Red Bull and Mercedes not doing all too well, 76 for Mercedes and 73 for Red Bull. They're right behind us. Williams and Haas doing well with 31 points and 33 points, so they are not really the backmarker. Alfa Romeo Racing holds that title. Quite a bizarre circumstance here. This is all of a sudden turning out to be a great surprise for us because we are now sitting in pole position for the start of the race. We had a competitive qualifying session and now we had a competitive race. We were in P1 for most, if not all, the race, all of the race. P1 with the soft compound tires, fresh soft compound tires, because we did not use all the soft compound tires for qualifying. Sainz had some good pace, Albon had some good pace, Verstappen had good pace, but we were just a tiny bit faster than them because our defensive game was strong. What else could we talk about here, really? I don't know. The debrief, I think we could also discuss the rapidness and the brokenness of the AI. AI were overtaking outside the track limits. They were crashing into each other, causing huge crashes for VSCs. I think it was a safety car moment when 4 cars dropped out of the race, but we only got VSCs today. I gave just as much as I got out there regarding collisions, but it is what it is. It's Formula 1. You're not gonna give up P1 easily, so we did very well to make sure that we were ahead and got P1. We are now making the driver standings really interesting. We could take the driver standing in the next couple Grand Prix. We have 3 Grand Prix remaining with Singapore coming up next, so this is gonna be a very exciting couple Grand Prix. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please leave a like, subscribe using the red button down below, and hit the notification bell as well so you're notified when the next video goes live. The season is winding down and it's becoming exciting, so please be sure to stick around. I hope you guys are doing well, and until the next video of mine, please take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time.
So what, you just use me.